Hello, it's so lovely to see you here. Today's video is going to be all about how you can personalize your Hobonichi weeks. So if this is your first year, or maybe you had one last year and you want to figure out how to utilize it better, this is the video for you. We will be going over different layouts, not only my favorite ones, but also layouts for different lifestyles, because maybe you're not a stay-at-home mother of two. But we'll also go over favorite tools. We'll try different pens, different markers. We'll see how they look with the Tomoe River paper. And yeah, there's a lot to cover in this video, so let's head on to the desk and see how we can make the Hobonichi weeks work for you. All right, here is my 2024 Hobonichi weeks. I'm very excited to move into the 2025, but so many good memories in this Hobonichi weeks. So let's start off with the first section. I use this section to just kind of put what I did for workouts. I've seen people use this for like moods. You can even do like weather, where, you know, if it's like rainy, it's a certain color, so it kind of starts like looking like a rainbow as the year goes by. I don't know if you know enough people, but you could also use this as like a birthday. Just put whoever's birthday it is for each month. But yeah, it's, you know, the spaces are very small, so all I could really do was put what I was doing for my workouts and just kind of see like an overview of what I've done. And then as for the months, I wasn't very good about decorating. I will be better this year, because I think, you know, when you start off, like, you don't want to break up sticker sheets, but as you go through the years and you don't use all of your sticker sheets, you have all these little tiny miscellaneous stickers. And so now I feel like I can like add miscellaneous stickers on different things depending on what happened. But yeah, I use this mostly just as like an overview of the month. If I had appointments, if I had birthdays, any like plans, I just put it in here so I can just have it. I didn't really go back into this too often because I am more of just like, you know, I see the time as weeks. I don't see it as months. I don't see it as days. Like, I see it as like this, you know, time goes by in weeks. I think maybe because I used to do payroll, you see things in that Monday through Sunday aspect. So yeah, this is you know, we'll see how well I do about decorating next year. I'm pretty confident in myself because I've kind of got the weeks mastered, that now I'm going to branch out and like try to make this whole planner complete. So we will just go right into the layout. So I have several layout videos, and I want to show you my favorite ones to do. So this is definitely my favorite layout. I like how clean it is. I like how if you do like a certain color and then make your deco match, it looks very cohesive. I enjoy coloring, or like having to like draw something every day. So like I like to draw my meals, so having a space to draw and to add like stickers is just the perfect combination for me. Let me show you another example of how like cohesive this can look. So okay, yeah, so right here, you know, I chose like this very like minty green, minty blue, and then the deco just matches, and it just looks so beautiful and cohesive, and just like, I don't know, with the squares it's very succinct. Is that the right definition? But yeah, so this is definitely my personal favorite layout. My other favorite layout would be this one. This one's just kind of easy for me because I'm not very good at like lettering, but if you just do like a highlighter or a mile liner and then you do a border, it looks like you can kind of do lettering, and then, you know, have the space to draw my meals, add the deco, and it just looks fun to me. If you're someone, and look, you can see like same right here, it's kind of the same. I just moved the meals from the top to the bottom, so there's a lot of like ways you can organize this. If you're someone who is more regimented, if you have more of like a I need things done Monday through Friday or timetable, I really enjoyed doing this week. Obviously I didn't really have much to do, but if you're someone that like is constantly in meetings or have things going to do on like a certain time, this was very nice. You do have a little less space here, but you can always take this spot and do your tasks, especially if you have tasks that are due on specific dates. I don't really have any tasks that have a due date, so that's why I kind of just did that and like did my tasks down here. But you can always do, you know, due date tasks, habit tracker, that is an option. I mostly use weeks as like a journal, so like every day is a memory that of what happened that day. So if you're, you know, that's how I use it. But if you're someone that is using this more like a planner, obviously you guys can use this side to do all your like planning, due dates, tasks. So that is an option. If you're not someone that can write this small or don't like to write this small, I did do something similar when the week before I went to San Diego. So there's this. It's thicker. I only did 4 days because that's all I needed to plan, but you can obviously do 3 more days down here, and then it just leaves a very small area right here. So I don't know if you can abbreviate your tasks. Not very much space for a habit tracker, I don't think. Maybe you can make it work if you do it sideways. But this way it's a little bit thicker. You can write more. You don't have to get like really small, because I think on this one I was doing like 2 lines per line. Yeah, like you can see, very, very tiny. And I used the Hobonichi pen, the Jetstream pen. So that is also another option if you are, you know, timetable kind of person. I love this layout if there's something I want to remember. So like this week I really was into the show Capote versus the Swans, but then there was a week I went to something about her. So I took their menu and put it there. I think I've used this also for like a birthday memory. Yeah, I did this also for Hero's birthday because I knew I wanted to do and I kind of just cut this short to like Monday through Friday and did tasks down here, so you can kind of see how it's different. I wanted to do like a highlight of Disney here, but these are just kind of like different variations of the same layout. And I love and hated this one. I guess I do love this one. If you're like, and this might be like good for beginning of the year, end of the year, just like practicing gratitude every day. You know, I have a friend named Christy. She is, I call her like one of the most grateful person always. Like she's very grateful for even like the most smallest thing. And I feel like the universe, you know, reciprocates or like appreciates that she appreciates everything. So she just like has lucky girl syndrome. Everything just works out because, you know, she just is so grateful. So if you're someone that wants to practice gratitude, or maybe you're feeling like in a slump, which is like kind of what I was feeling right here. I was in a very much of a slump. Having something to say that you're thankful for every day kind of like rewires your brain. And so yeah, that is an option. I've also used list layout right before my mom was coming to visit because my house was a mess. So this is also a good layout if you have something that you need to do every day. So, you know, I don't know if you are putting on a presentation or a play, or like something that has things that need to be done every day. This is a good layout to do. let's see, because this is also the one that's similar where it's like the memory. I just love putting memories in here. I've decided whenever there's like a week where I'm gonna have to show you guys the fountain pen. If there's like weeks where there isn't much to do, or if I have like weeks off with kids, I've decided to just like dedicate this page to what I do. But you can also use like the back pages for this, right? And you can just say like refer to this page for pictures or memories, or if you want to kind of go in greater detail. But yeah, this is my lazy layout. This is my very deco heavily relied on deco layout. I just pick which sticker sheet I want to use, and then I match the highlighter, and then yeah, it gives like this nice big area where you can just put stickers. If you have a sticker sheet that like has something big, this is a good one to do. I've used this one a few times as well. Let me see. Maybe I can't find it easily. Oh, see? There, originally I started to like want to put stickers for what the meal was, and realized like, oh, we make stuff that I don't have stickers for, so then this just became like a I think I use an entire sticker sheet on this. So that, yeah, I call this my lazy girl layout, because it still looks good. It's just very minimal as far as like writing, drawing. It's all very heavily relied on whatever sticker sheet or decoration you're going to use. So I think those are like my main favorite ones. I did start getting creative with the meal table and started doing like a cross. I did one where it was like a V. Let's see. It's there you go, like a little V. This was fun. That is the one thing I like about doing these meal tables. Instead of like doing it strictly here, you can kind of just like put it all over. You can kind of see like I did, here, and just kind of moving things around. I also got very into doing these like little manga ones where I would copy or I would trace from my phone a Sailor Moon manga page, and then just kind of adapt it to make it look like it was from the manga. This is a very bad Venus, but this was also a very similar idea. I also did it with Jupiter right here for Thanksgiving. And yeah, see, so those are like my main favorite ones. For my birthday, I just did like a birthday wish, because I don't know why I didn't do anything else. I think maybe I just had too much going on that I didn't want to do tasks or anything. But yeah, those are pretty much my layouts. I do all these layouts. So I have a big 25 layout video where I give each layout 5 seconds. I'll link that there in the description if you just want to kind of look at every single layout I've done this year. And yeah, so then we'll go to, now let's talk about my favorite items to use. So one of my things that I really liked in the later portion of this year is this Canon Ivy printer, because I just started using, I wanted like memories, like photo memories of what was going on. So it's just nice to like be able to print these on your phone. They have this little sheet and it has all the colors on it, so you don't need to ever replace an ink cartridge. You just need to replace the paper. And I just purchased, I think, 50 for $30, around $30. So yeah, I love that. So if you watch my other videos, you know I am not happy with the fountain pen. But okay, let's go over how the different pens work. So first things first, we're gonna do the fountain pen. I love the fountain pen on everything but the Hobonichi. Like, I would rather, I use it when I'm taking notes, when I'm writing things down on other papers, but I don't like it in the Hobonichi because I think using the jet stream is just like, it's just better. This kind of like overpowers every other decoration, in my opinion. So I am going back to the jet stream for 2025. But this is what the fountain pen looks like. And it's very dark. It also smudges. Like, I'm such a smudger, so I'm just gonna put a little line and see. Like, that's, whenever I write with a fountain pen, I wind up with like smudge marks on my finger. So that is the fountain pen. I also see people use this pen, the Pentel Energel Selena. I can never pronounce it. I love how small this is, but there's something about the way I write that it is not, does not write consistently. Maybe now it's gonna do it, now that I'm trying to do it. But it also is a gel, so it smudges. For a while I was using this Zebra blend pen because I thought this like wrote just as thin as the Hobonichi, and the black on my Hobonichi had died, and instead of purchasing a new refill, I just decided to use this. So this is the blend, and look, it's like, I mean, I like it. It doesn't smear. I'm more of an ink person because I am such a smearer. So that's the blend, and then the lovely Hobonichi Uni Jet Stream. So Hobonichi pen, and I just think it looks, yeah, I just love how that pen, it helped me like write super small. So when I was doing the 2 lines, it was easy for me to do the super small. Can I do that with the Zebra? No, it's just like just a tiny bit bigger. It might not be the I think the tips are just very minorly different, that it makes a difference on trying to write as small as possible. I think you can write super small with this one, obviously. Super small, yeah. See, it's working right now. I swear it was not working for me when I first tried. And then we're gonna show you why I don't like the fountain pen for this, because you cannot write super small. See? Yeah. So yeah, so I'm going back to the Uni Jetstream because I did get a replacement cartridge, but also like I have the 2025 version, which I'll be using. I did get the Platinum Preppy fountain pens because I thought I was going to be transitioning to the fountain pen, and so I needed something for like my my task, because when something is red, it's been in my task for over 2 weeks. This is the 2nd week, and this is the most current week, and that's how I know when I need to get to my tasks faster, is when I see the colors changing. So that was why I purchased the red and blue. I feel like these are okay, but yeah, I'm not a fountain pen girl. I'm not a fountain pen girl in my Hobonichi. Because I will use fountain pen for other things, just not in this. I purchased this because originally when I was drawing, I was doing a pencil and then erasing it. But okay, I'm gonna show you guys this, because say I draw and I'm gonna trace it with this, because this is what I was doing with my borders. Give it a second, and then if I were to, is it done? Almost. Okay, and then if I were to erase, it almost makes that pen, do you see? Like it turns it gray. So I kind of got away from using a pencil to draw and just like either just going straight into it with the color pencil, or like drawing using like the pen and then drawing it, and then just yeah, I just don't do a prep anymore. I just have faith in myself that I can just get the drawing correct on the first try. And then I have these pens, so I use these a lot for my borders. So like this is, I think, the .005 border. Let's see what else. So like I think I use the .02 for doing these letters, and then if I need to get, I guess I don't really use a .8 that much. I think .02 is like definitely my most used one of these pens. And then I also did a video like Hobonichi on a budget, where I kind of talked about like the bare minimum you need, or I feel like you need to, you know, be able to do Hobonichi but still make it very nice and fun and decorated. So I'll link that in the description as well. Okay, so let's go over the different types of markers I use. This is definitely my favorite one for when I do these kinds of borders, because the width of the highlighter is the perfect size. Oops. Hi, I just lied. I use these markers when I am doing like the script, like the titles for each sections. And you're gonna see me have a little revelation, but I never figured out that that's what I use these for. And I use the zebra mile liners for the borders. Okay, that's it, continue. And then it's not gonna do it. It's the perfect size for these squares. It doesn't make it go too big. Why does it not look? I swear it is like perfect. Oh, maybe it's not. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger, but it's just, I don't know. I use these a lot, but then I can't find these anywhere else. I found these on Etsy like 4 years ago, and I haven't been able to find any other versions of those. So I mostly love my mild liners. Oh yeah, so these are the ones that are like exactly the width of the squares. So these are great. They also have like a small side, which I never use. I usually just use this because I use these more for borders than anything else. And they come in a lot of fun colors. I did use these little lei pen in the beginning, but I think, oh, these are actually pretty good. Why don't I use these? That is a good question. Maybe I will use these. I have a few of these, but I just I never use them, and they don't. But that's great. Like that. Look at this. See, like you can just and it barely bleeds, because I'm going to show you this one. We have beef. These pens have ruined so many pages that I just don't even try anymore, because you think that they're dry, and they absolutely are not. Oh, okay, now you're gonna work. Okay, well, they've ruined other pages. Why won't you do it? Okay, well, it does little. Maybe it's a certain color that does it. Okay, well, now it's just not gonna work for me. But I have these. I just don't like it because the few times I have used them, they have smudged. And then another thing that I love are these translucent Hobonichi Weeks highlight paper. So you can see like on each page they are highlighted. Every month has a different one. So when you see, you know, when the month ends, you can kind of see midweek like, okay, even if you're not paying attention to the days, you see that it is a different month just by the changes. So that is one of my favorite things I've done this year. I just did it like almost like right off the bat. The only thing I don't like about it is it does, you know, since you're putting stickers all in the same part, it does start making it like a little bit raised. So I think that's also contributes to how messy my fountain pen writing has been, because it is not as flat. So that is something to consider if you are going to get these. I also purchased her these little things right here. They're the Hobonichi Weeks for the month. It's just like different holidays, and you can put like birthdays. She has them for different, not just for the US holidays. I think she has like Canadian holidays and maybe UK holidays. But I just like how it just adds it. It'll be great for this year because the 2025 one that I purchased, the Paddington, they only had it in Japanese. So I will be going through and adding all of these American holidays into that. But yeah, that is it for you know, all the different ways you can personalize. Obviously you can do washi. I've done washi a few times and it's just not for me, but I see other people do it and they love it. It's just visibly, to me, I don't like how overpowering it is. I think because I'm in a week's, I like more like dainty decorations. My preference might be different if I had gone into a cousin because it is bigger, right? So like I watch Copy Monster Co. and she was kind of the reason why I went for a fountain pen, but maybe because she uses a fountain pen in a cousin and it's much bigger. It's also like lined, so everything looks very, you know, uniform. Maybe that's why it looks so good, and I just absolutely hated the fountain pen in my weeks. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope that was informative. I will leave a couple of the other supplemental videos, the Hobonichi on a budget, as well as the 25 layout ideas in the description below. I would love to hear some feedback if you guys do like any of these layouts, or if there's something else you guys would love to see. But I just want to thank you guys so much. I'm filming this. YouTube told me that it has been 1 year since my first video was released, and it has been such a great journey. I feel very supported by you guys, very encouraged, and you guys gave me a creative outlet when I really needed something to be able to call my own. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!